You might think seeing a fledgling in your yard is just luck. A tiny bird, clumsy and unsure, hopping through the grass as if it accidentally wandered into your world. But in the world of birds, there are very few accidents, especially when a parent is nearby. If an adult bird brings its young into your space, near your feeder, near your window, near the place where you usually appear, that moment may have been months in the making. A parent has chosen to bring its most vulnerable treasure into your world. That is not casual. That is trust. This is the presentation. The ultimate badge of honor in bird trust. Before this day, the parent was studying you. Every visit became evidence. Did you bring food without pressure? Did you keep your hands low? Did you move predictably? Did you respect distance? Did you leave the yard calmer than you found it? Did peace return after you appeared? The parent has been auditing your presence, not with words, with observation, with memory, with repetition, with a long record of outcomes. Every calm morning mattered. Every safe retreat mattered. Every time you stepped back, instead of moving closer, the file became stronger. Food. Calm. Distance. No threat. Safe ending. And over time, the yard changed category. First, it was a food source. Then it became shelter. Then it became a place with a predictable human. And finally, it became a safe zone. Safe zones are where young birds are taught. A fledgling cannot escape like an adult. Its wings are still learning. Its balance is unfinished. Its danger map is incomplete. It does not yet know which shadows matter, which sounds mean alarm, which branches are safe, which routes lead back to cover. So the parent chooses carefully. It asks a deeper question than, is this place safe enough for me? It asks, is this place safe enough for the future? That is what makes the presentation so powerful. The adult bird tested the yard alone first. One visit. Then another. One seed. One retreat. One safe outcome. Then the human entered the map. The bird learned that your presence did not always mean danger. You placed food and stepped away. You did not chase. You did not grab. You did not crowd the space. You stopped when the bird showed tension. The parent learned that its signals worked And when signals work, trust becomes possible. Your yard became readable. The feeder became a food point. The shrubs became cover points. The window became a human point. The branch became a training perch. All of it became part of a survival classroom. Then one day, they bring the young, not hidden deep in the trees, not far from your presence, but close enough for you to witness. The fledgling lands awkwardly near the feeder. The parent watches the sky, then the ground, then you. Still judging, still calculating, still deciding. Your first response should be stillness. This is not your invitation to approach. It is your invitation to respect the trust. Do not crowd the moment. Do not rush to the window. Do not move closer for a better view. Do not turn the gift into pressure. Even now, the parent is still auditing you. Your restraint confirms the file. If you stay quiet, if you keep distance, if you let the parent lead, the lesson continues. The safety file is being passed on. The parent remembers you. Now the fledgling begins building its own map. Feeder, parent, human, cover, distance, calm. All of it becomes early survival memory. A baby bird's first map is built from experience. Watch where I land. Watch where I retreat. Watch what I fear. Watch what I trust. The fledgling copies before it understands. And this is how survival knowledge is inherited. Bringing fledglings is a calculated decision. The parent checks the sky for hawks, checks the ground for cats or snakes, checks the human, checks the emotional tone of the yard. Only when enough answers feel safe does the young bird come forward. A soft call opens the classroom. The lesson begins. This is the ultimate badge of honor. Not because the parent forgot danger, but because it believes this place is worth the risk. The young are still fragile. The parent remains the shield, and your role is to remain the safe landmark. The honor is not simply seeing the baby. The honor is being trusted with the baby's first map. Your yard becomes a coordinate in a young brain. A place where food existed. A place where cover was close. A place where the parent stayed calm. A place where the large human did not become a predator. Today's fledgling may become tomorrow's visitor. It may remember where safety began. It may return to the same branch. It may visit the same feeder weeks later. It may grow up seeing your presence as normal. And the trust of one generation may become the pattern of the next. Trust can become generational. One parent learns. One young bird observes. One survivor returns. And the cycle continues. But only if the safe pattern remains. Do not break the badge of honor. Do not approach too closely. Do not touch unless there is immediate danger. Do not let pets into the space. Do not make loud, sudden movements near the fledgling. A panicked young bird can rewrite the lesson. A frightened parent will reassess immediately. If you make a mistake, repair with space. Step back. Lower pressure. Let the parent lead the recovery. Space is respect. Observe from indoors. If you can, use distance instead of excitement. Let the parent feed, guide, and teach. The best help is often restraint. Sometimes the presentation happens near your window. A familiar glass boundary. The parent lands nearby. The fledgling looks toward the human inside. For the young bird, this may be the first time seeing you. Your stillness matters. The parent's calm says, "This one is safe." Not formally, not with ceremony, but through shared calm, they may be introducing you. And the best introduction ends with less pressure and more trust. At the feeder, the parent teaches risk and reward. Land. Take fuel. Return to cover. Watch the route. Watch the human. Watch what does not harm us. The fledgling practices awkwardly. It misses landings. It flutters. It learns. Route memory begins early. From branch to feeder. From feeder to cover. From human presence to no threat. Someday, it may use that route without the parent. Even after the presentation, the audit continues. Did the human stay calm? Did the human respect the young? Did the human control larger threats? Did the food remain safe? Every response matters more when fledglings are present. A small mistake can be repaired. A quick pause. A step back. A safe ending. Then the lesson survives. If they return with young again, the message is even stronger. The first time may test. The second time confirms. Repeated presentation means repeated trust. The family keeps returning. The young bird explores more. The parent supervises. And you remain background safety. Emotionally, it may feel like a blessing. A tiny life brought into your view. Fragile. Protected. Shared with you. But remember, this is not ownership. It is acceptance. They can leave. They can return. They choose the distance. And acceptance is enough. So what should you do when it happens? Stay still. Keep distance. Secure pets. Do not touch unless there is immediate danger. Keep the space calm. Let the parent teach. The parent knows the lesson. The fledgling needs that guidance. Your restraint keeps the classroom open. The final lesson is simple. If a bird brings its young near you, it has not forgotten danger. It is still watching, still calculating, still deciding, and still choosing to teach trust in your presence. The presentation is not a performance. It is a lesson, a transfer of knowledge, a quiet test of your restraint. If you pass, the trust may deepen. The young bird may remember you as part of safety. The parent has shared its most fragile world with you. They are still wild. And that is why the honor matters. They chose to include you without being owned